I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. Hi, Aunt Nancy. You look cozy. Uncle Doug just showed me some pictures of where Aunt Nancy's watching from, and she is just the cutest thing. She's got her TV way back there, and then she's on this cute, like, loungy couch, and she's got a candle going, so really, really fun to watch it that way. So, did you guys know you can actually watch the lives on a TV too? You don't have to just watch it from a desktop. You don't have to just watch it from your mobile device. You can watch it on the TV too, which is cool. And all you have to do.
She's using YouTube to do it.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can stream on
because
YouTube
most
too.
smart TVs just have YouTube built in.
That's so smart. So
That's
if you want to see a bigger version, hop onto YouTube and go over there. Which she's probably commenting from her phone too, then, right? Yeah. So she can watch it on both. Right. Super cool. All right, well, what I have in front of me right now is our Big Loot special that we're offering today, $99 for all this incredible stuff. This definitely retails for $200 or over, so you're getting a better deal than even just 50% off. So there's some really cool filigree in here, which I wanted to give you guys a little close-up for the little loots that we have today. We have some really pretty fabric and some cool frames. With this, I thought this would be super pretty together. So lots of really cool pieces in this offering. It's only $99, and I have some finished earrings in there for you earring gals. There's a peacock. I know we've ran out of these, so every time I find one, I like to throw it in. There's some finished pieces in here, which are already pre-wrapped, which is phenom. Some pre-painted pieces, some vintage pieces. There's a lot of beads and crystals in this pack. So lots of really cool things for only $99. Some finished necklaces, some chain, you name it. There's even some wood in there. So keep your eyes out for this. We just made it live maybe 10 minutes ago. Then you have this like cute little charm sampler too for all the ladies that love the ocean.
How many are there of those?
There's 70 pieces
how
in this loot.
How many loots are there available?
There's only one today.
Okay.
So we wanna see how you guys are feeling, because I know it's been a minute. Oh, you already bought the loot? You crazy girl. Jean. She's so funny. No way. It still says in stock for me. Oh, and now it just said sold out. You little...
We might have to just do a scoop.
No, I'm kidding.
We might have to do scoops or something.
Yeah. So my idea for this was that we at least do one, big loot giveaway during our live, and then like one big loot that you can purchase. They're only one-offs, which is super cool. You got these cool amber shell beads too. Those are amazing. So we want to do those, and then we're curious how you guys have been feeling about your scoop lots lately. Are you running a little bit low? Is that something that you guys want us to welcome back? Or do you kind of like it? I want to see if you guys like it in this manner too, where there's, just a few photographs to show you everything that's in the loot. That way you have a minute to look at it, so on and so forth. So let us know your thoughts on that and how you're feeling about scoop lots and loots and all that fun jazz. But I'm glad that you got it, Jean. So I'm going to scoop this off so I can put up a couple of my other warehouse specials today. The antique copper Just Breathe bracelet connector. I think I only have 3 total that I can sell, and then it'll be sold out. So I'll bring that up on screen here next as I'm putting all this stuff in this nice big bag for Jean. Oop, don't want to lose any of our little, these are super cute. They're little citrine diamond crystal pieces. Super adorable. I know you're going to love working with this loot, Jean. I'm going to bring up our next warehouse special. It's that copper Just Breathe bracelet connector. This was just offered in it was either a stash or a warehouse loot. So you get 4 pieces for $20. There was only 3 of these available last time I checked. So make sure you grab this up in the case because this is probably one of those that we will not be reordering. So if you want it, grab it now. Otherwise, you probably won't see it again unless I come across some miscellaneous pieces here and there. So we have that antique copper plated pewter base just breathe connector. It's pre-dapped too, so it's already got that bracelet curve. I don't want that to fall off my wrist just yet. And then you can fill those letters in by painting them too. So they don't have to be just black and copper. You can put some verdigris in those letters, and I think that would really pop against the copper. So we have those. That's cart 101. And let's see. Yep. Facebook still does that crazy. It makes my comment section so low. And I wish that I was able to. You can hide comments, but that's not what I want to do. I want to see
You can't do it
the
without
comments.
It's that the top of the sidebar with other products in there. You can't move it. You can't resize it.
They should definitely find a different way of going about that because I want to read your guys' comments.
I suppose if you're on phone only, maybe it would show up.
Yeah, probably. So I want to say hi to everybody too. I'm just gonna go down the comment section here and see if I can capture everybody. But we have Christine, Uncle Doug's off to my left here. Connie, Peggy, Kathy, Lynn, Candy, Cookie. Oh, and Jean, she got that loot.
We've got Nancy and Jessica Roberts over on the YouTube
on YouTube.
Side, yeah.
Hi, Aunt Nancy and Jessica. It's good to have you guys over there on YouTube. Sherry's in here on Facebook. Looks like we have a couple more, but it's hard because it's like new window. Lisa, she's in here too. She's such a sweetheart. I'm a big friend of Lisa. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm so glad that you guys are in here to join me today. I wish you could. I cannot see anybody's comments. Yeah, it's definitely super difficult. Control minus the window. Can I do that? Control
no,
minus?
No, that just resizes. Yeah, it resizes and it helps a little bit.
Oh! Oh! Okay, that's smart. Now they're super tiny, but at least I can see more than just one at a time. It's definitely not you guys. It's all of us. We're all having that difficulty. Hi, Glenna. So, yeah, don't think that it's just you, Renee, because I think everybody's maybe having this issue other than YouTube. So, that's good. Good deal to at least have that control minus option to where you can shrink your screen and then you can see a little bit more of the comments. So, that's really smart. Our next warehouse special is cart 102, 7 pieces for $24. These are solid brass gilded East flying birds. And they are pre-painted with the earth paint color. These are stunning. And I think I only had 3 packs of this as well. And this one is probably just another one of those that we aren't going to bring back just because I don't have it listed on the website right now. So we don't have like a huge, what's the word I'm looking for? A huge idea on how needed these are, I should say. But Vintage did confirm that we won't be casting that Just Breathe copper bracelet connector. So once they're gone, they're gone. So make sure you grab those up. And it's funny haha, but not funny haha. Renee had commented on one of our Facebook posts, and she said that she really loved those Etruscan rectangle connectors, and she had them in her cart, but by the time she checked out, they were all gone. So remember, you guys, you need to check out to make sure that you have your item confirmed for you. If you don't check out, they can get taken right out of your cart, unfortunately. That's that first come, first serve. I've lost my ability to send hearts or other things on the bottom of the video. Oh, what the heck? what the heck, Facebook? We want all these ladies to be able to opt in to our Big Loot giveaway because we also do those. So I'm going to pull that off screen and I'm going to show you guys what the Big Loot giveaway looks like today. We have it a little bit spread out here so you guys can really see what we have. I'll move my little thing around here. So this is a misstamped dragonfly, which I thought was beautiful because it's misstamped, but it's identical on either side. So there are some really cool things that you could do with this. This is also a super beautiful filigree for wrapping. We have some painted wood pieces in there. We have that really pretty lily pad frog. Look at that airplane. And that, I believe that's a harp. That looks like a harp. Look at all those purples. If you're a purple gal, you'll definitely want to love react to the live today. So to enter, once again, all you have to do is love react to the live. At the end of the live, we will be spinning a wheel, which then picks our Big Loot giveaway winner. Then, if you end up winning the giveaway, all you need to do is have an open order with Vintage. So if you already ordered today or during the pre-order yesterday, you're already good to go. You don't have to worry about doing anything else. We will send it to you if you win. But you do have to love react to the live and have an open order with Vintage to claim. So lots of really beautiful, stunning pieces for today's Big Loot. So make sure you love react. I'm going to pop up these directions here while I'm pulling this away. But it's so, so pretty. Hi, Carmen. You guys will have to fill me in on what you guys have been doing all week. It's crazy. I haven't seen you in a whole week. And then, what? Maybe next week is this is the only way I can send hearts. Love you, though. Well, I love you too, Renee. But that stinks. So if you are able to find out a way to love react to the live, then you will be entered. I'm just pulling on a few of these pieces that we had made to give you guys a good look at what we will be demoing today. And then we are going to try and keep this live short and sweet, as we have a showing that's going to be happening a little bit later today. So if you know anybody that wants a building in Galena, let us know. Send them our way. We aren't going anywhere, though. We'll still be around, so don't worry about that. But it never hurts. If you know anybody that wants to live in Galena or have a business in Galena, this would be the perfect spot. It's so cute. Alright, we are almost got our stuff laid out here. This is probably my favorite. I was just telling Uncle Doug here a little bit earlier that my take-home jewelry is starting to get a little messy at the house because now there's a lot there and there's not just a lot here anymore. So we have to find some sort of way to display it all so I can see it all and it's not just jumbled together. Ooh, making jewelry for 3 shows you're doing, Jean? Crazy.
Ambitious.
That's a lot of work. A lot of work. Alright, so this is our Dancing Leaves
We have
collection.
Janice joining over in YouTube too.
Hi,
Say
Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Janice from YouTube. I'm streaming on Facebook right now, but Uncle Doug's going to let me know if anybody hops in on YouTube to hang out. Cincy had its first frost advisory. Oh, ooh, it's going to get chilly here soon, you guys. All right, while you see all this stuff on screen here, what is your favorite piece? What are you most excited to make when your order comes in? Let me know as I'm pulling these off, and then we're going to start our demo and into some crazy good things. And I want to make sure how many crystal packs I have left. I only have 4 crystal packs left, so you guys will want to grab those. Monica, it's been a busy week getting ready for a bunch of holiday shows and one appointment after another. And we got our truck back. Well, that's always good. So good luck on the rest of your shows, too, because holy cow, you and Jean are doing a bunch. Oh, that's okay, Jean. No problem. You can always watch the replay. All right, so Jean said the bracelet. Lynn said the butterflies are her favorite. So fill me in, and then we're going to get into probably our Etruscan connectors because those have already sold out, and that's super, super easy to talk about. It's not something we're going to demo today. And Renee, since you know I love you so much, if I do happen to have a small sampling of them, I will create an invoice for you so you're able to have them as well. It might not be as many, but some's better than none is what I usually say. Cookies is the bracelet. Oh, Monica, be safe. That's crazy. Hi, Deborah. All right, so for our first matter of business, we have these Etruscan connectors. I'm just going to pop it up on screen anyway, even though it's sold out, so you can't buy it. But I need to pop it up there so I know that I have gone over it. This is what our Etruscan rectangle connector looks like. It's got that center hole and then the two connecting holes on either side. I just adore the pattern, and I thought it would be beautiful to glue some crystals, which you can also get from the crystal pack. So these exact crystals are in the crystal pack, and I glued them to the center. And after gluing to the center, what I did is I flipped them around, and then I filled these little holes with some glue too, which you could also fill them with resin if you wanted them to be clear resin, and then pop it into the curing thing so it gives it a little bit more stability. But that way it's glued or secured from not only the front but also the back, which helps especially with these cute little diamond things. And then I had some jump rings there in between to connect them into the end. Jump ring with our clasp on the other end. So it's just adding jump rings, some glue, and crystals. Super easy, and it's so flattering. This is one of those pieces that I will end up taking home, which is another reason why I need to start displaying my jewelry a little bit better instead of it just wads on my dresser, because I have too much of it now myself. I'm going to have to be even more stingy about the things that I take home now. So that is our Etruscan connector bracelet. Me too, Candy. I'm going to pop up your comment. Hopefully, we'll see if our comment section's being a little better today, because I know last week it was being a butt. It was being a big butt. Quilting Dog Mama, that's Aunt Nancy. She said, that bracelet! She loves it. Just as much as I do, probably. Jean, you're cute too. I would take that one home if I were you. That's probably gonna be the thing. I will probably be taking this one home. But if you love this Etruscan connector so much and as much as I do, let me know in the comments, because this could be an item that we bring back and add to the website for purchase. So if you're interested in purchasing this either retail or wholesale, let us know, because this could be one of those pieces that we do end up introducing to the retail or wholesale site. So let me know there in the comments. That's always something that we like to do, is if you communicate with me, I'm going to communicate with you. You let us know, and then if there are enough people interested in having it added, that is something that we could potentially do. Monica said, yes, bring back that connector. Yes, please. I wish I would have bought in 2.
Hmm.
Okay. I see all the comments flooding in. You guys are amazing. So this was probably going to be one of those pieces that we do bring back. So keep your eyes open, and then Jean and I will talk about how we can make that happen for you guys. See? That's so easy, right? You just say, hey, I really love this. And we're like, okay, hey, we'll bring it back. That's where communication is huge between the customer and the people that are selling it. But don't forget, I'm going to say it one more time about this really big loot giveaway. I'm just going to show it from this perspective. All you have to do is enter the live by love reacting to the live. So if you have that love reaction in, this whole thing could be yours for free, which is crazy. Don't you guys love it? Kay Phillips, because that's a gorgeous connector. I agree. Okay, everybody's saying bring it back. So let's do it. All right, Jean, we're doing it. I am. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm going above and beyond, everybody here. I'm just making the executive decision. This is coming back.
Okay. We better be able to get them.
Uncle Doug's like rolling his eyes over there, like, okay.
Kay is from Bondurant, Iowa. Where's that? She's Iowa.
Kay is from Iowa.
Bondurant. Where's Bondurant?
I don't know. How close is that to Dubuque? Because that's where I live.
Like Des Moines.
Right? It's going to be on the far west. Yeah. All right, let's pull this off. That was enough with the beautiful Etruscan connector, even though we could always want more. We got to move on.
This is definitely overwhelming, yes, on the connector. So.
Yes, I think everybody wants that connector to come back. So we will make that happen. Okay, Aunt Nancy said bring it back. She's the final decision there.
Well, in my household she is.
I would hope so. Okay. So
Amanda Hogan's over on
YouTube.
YouTube
Hi Amanda.
too.
She said she loves that bracelet. I think she was probably talking about the Etruscan one. Or maybe she's talking about the one I just popped on here. It's suburbs of Des Moines. Okay.
So we weren't too far off, were we?
Cool. I love that. I love it when people are close within the area. It makes things so much more fun. All right, you guys, we're going to move on to our next connector pack here. I have 2, okay? The first one I'm popping up are for the earrings. This is a 3-way connector, which I have offered before, but you guys said that you wanted it back, so we brought it back. Grab it, grab it, grab it, because it's absolutely stunning. Oh, that's so cool. They got married in Galena.
Oh, how fun.
I love that. That's my mom and dad got married at Grant Park in Galena, where that big gazebo's at. So that's really cool, Kay. Oh, and her brother was born in Dubuque. What the heck?
Connections.
What a small world. All right, you guys. You guys know that I've done this bracelet before. I don't remember where my past design went with this. I'm trying to think. Maybe it's over there. Maybe I'll have Kieran come in and look for it. We'll see. We'll see. But these are aluminum. They're base metal aluminum. They are plated gold. So the aluminum makes them ridiculously light. Yeah. So light for earrings. What you want to stay, I think Lisa, you may have to remind me, but I think Lisa said the max gram would be around like 6 or 7 grams. Can you see if you can find the bracelet that I made with this? It might be on one of these 3 bracelet stacks or right over there on that one long bracelet stack thing, yeah. So that way we can show you both the earrings and the bracelet that I made with these. What? That's crazy, Kay. Galena's where I grew up, and then I moved to Dubuque. So, girl, we may be best friends here soon. You never know. It's got 2 on either side, and then it's got a big green wrapped cab in the center. I mean, if you guys went to vintagelifeshop.com here and this side, I forgot, I'm backwards. If you go there to vintagelifeshop.com, you will see the inspiration photo that I had with the bracelet for these. If you're curious, if Kieran can't find it, which it might be a little bit harder to find because I just have so much jewelry everywhere. Anyway, we'll see if he can find that, but this, I'm going to give you another close-up. The other ones I painted green to look more leafy, and then these two-way connectors down here that I used in the bracelet, they're just like this. They're just missing the center one. They're a little bit smaller, but I thought they would be perfect. So you can use these smaller ones, which I'll put this one up next. So this is the smaller, this is the two-way connector for cart 105. It's same price, same amount of pieces, 8 pieces for $16. It's still aluminum, it's still 10K gold plated. It's beautiful. Here's the back. Both the backs look the same. They're smooth on the back, textured on the front. But they're both, it's really great to have both. And it's super cool too if you wanted to do a bracelet where you have, I'm going to scoot these over just a little bit, which I just now thought about this. So you guys are also learning my design process here, but I'm seeing these both together. And you guys know how I loved my layered chain. So it would be cool if you did 3-way chain this way. What the heck? At one point, do you guys remember last week when I had those little chain clippings that I said I was going to save to, like, show you guys? Oh, I might have found them. Okay. So I thought it would be cool if you were to do a 3-way on one, 3-way loop for your chain, have something here in the center, and then do 2 on the other side. So 2 into 1, so it's asymmetrical, is another really cool idea that you could use. And then have, let's just put this in the middle. This is from our crystal pack, but just so you guys can get an idea of what it can look like using the 3 and then the 2, which is unique, and I love it. He's still looking for it. You might not be able to find it. It's probably tucked away somewhere. It might be up on one of those, but I don't know. It's okay. You don't have to spend too much time on it. I'm just curious if you'd be able to find it. All right. So let's get into our connections here. We're going to start with the earrings. I'm going to bring up that 3-loop connector again. While I'm doing that, I'm going to pop up Uncle Doug's comment here. These do not bend well. Yes. The plated things don't usually bend very well.
Aluminum for sure would be cracked.
Yes. Yes. So don't bend them. I didn't bend any of my bracelet pieces. But it could be cool if you wanted a more distressed look. Maybe I'll try that someday. All right. So our 3-way connector, I have the ear wire going through the top loop here. And then on one of each side here, I have a JRV20. It's that solid brass JR20, which is connecting directly into the CH85 chain, which I can see on my desktop here that Jean has a little pop-up for where you can get that chain. But it's super beautiful. So I have a little section on either side of these earrings. And then I took 2 jump rings to this F20, which I will show you guys how to wrap this and string your jump rings through with that dark blue crystal, which is also included in the crystal pack, which I'll probably bring the crystal pack up next. And then I have another 2 jump rings at the bottom of this F20 into a couple other little sections of that CH85 chain. So super easy connections, just chopping some chain, wrapping a rivoli, and putting it all together with some jump rings. And then we're gonna do this one too, and then after the F20 or after this bracelet, I'm going to show you guys how to wrap these this way, which I'm excited for. Oh yes, vintage.
Nancy's already offering like a case of Mountain Dew and pizza.
Oh, for which one?
For the bracelet.
For this one? Oh, she's so
for the
cute.
square bracelet.
Wait, hold
For
on.
the rectangle
No
bracelet.
way.
No, she did a side text.
Oh, a side text? I was like, let me put it up real quick.
She didn't want to know anybody to see the competition on what she was bartering.
That's so funny. I'll take some. You can have this one. I'll make myself another one. Ooh, Aunt Nancy, you have to tell me though. So I'm gonna make another one of these, but do you want it with this color or the color that's already on there? So I'm wrapping this color next. So you have to tell me which color you want more, the green or the pinky orange. But I use that same chain throughout this bracelet. It's that CH85 chain. Again, simple connections. Where are you streaming from? I'm streaming from Facebook, and I'm streaming from our HQ building out past the Galena territory. But we have 2 jump rings coming off each of these connectors. So they may not bend well, but I tell you what, the bead all works wonders with these loops. So I wanted to have 2 on one side, 2 on the other side, so I extended the holes with my bead all, threaded in 2 JRV20s into that chain, all the way to the end with 4 more JRV20s into that JRV45. And then on this side, I did 2 more jump rings to that F20 with that loop. Same on the other side. And then we're back at it. 2 JRV20s on either loop into that CH85 chain, into our 4 JRV20s to our JRV45, into our CL0003 clasp. Well, that's a mouthful, but good thing you can watch a replay in the case that you need to. But I would just remember JRV20, CH85, F20. And those are basically what you need to make this. Me too, Kay. Me too. JRV20, CH85, JRV45, and then that should be pretty good. You just add your crystal and your little connectors here. There you go. Amazing. Thank you, Uncle Doug. Let's do our F20 wrap here. So I was looking through we had some samplers from Swarovski. And that's where I found this crystal, and that's where I found this crystal. They are one-offs, but I loved the look way too much that I just had to use them. And if you're interested in something like this may be something we could potentially get. So if you love these crystals just as much as you love the Rivolis, let us know. They're a little bit smaller than the Rivolis, but they're stunning. And the way that their facets glow just blows my mind. We're going to come in and we're going to pull up each of these 4 corners. So I'm going to actually pull this jewelry up here. And this is the same wrap for both this Rivoli at the top as well as the little crystal here that's in our bracelet. Yes, fall colors. Okay. They can also use JRV30. If we don't have JRV20, they can use JRV30. So I'm pulling up each of these corners of this F20 here using my chain nose pliers, which typically you would leave either one of these or 2 of these down, but that's not the look I was going for. I wanted it to be just like this. Now this was a very flattering way to wrap the crystal. Yes, eventually, Peggy, we will. For sure. That's one of the things that I would love to do. I was talking to Jean about it. I said specifically, especially for the findings and chain, I would love to offer both natural brass and solid brass. And then as we reorder pendants and charms and things, if they're popular enough in natural brass, we can offer them in solid brass as well. So keep your eyes peeled. That's something that we're going to be working on. And I just wanted to clarify real quick. So you guys may start to notice a little bit of some either pricing changes or quantity changes. And I want to explain to you why exactly that's happening. So you guys know that we have had stock for 25 years. I think this is 25 years of being in business this year. And a lot of our overstock and a lot of our items, actually, we haven't had to reorder for at least 5, if not 10 years. 10 years. Can you imagine having the same item priced the same way for 10 years just because it's old stock? Now, as we reorder pieces, we're even surprised at how
It's
expensive
like tripled.
these get. They're
Easily tripled. Yeah.
easily tripled, if not quadruple the price of when we first purchased it. So I wanted to let you guys know that as we're running down on our old stock and we're having to reorder, that the quantities and or prices may say the same. Now, take that how you may, but you guys have gotten a steal of a deal, way better than what other people have gotten for how long. And now we're just starting to kind of hit the tip of the iceberg where we're able to start to reorder some pieces. So I just wanted to let you guys know there why that may be happening and why we've been able to keep the same prices for, how long. But nothing lasts forever. Nothing. So we're scrunching these down pretty good. I think I have a little bit of some open space here, so I'm going to come in with my pliers on the side and just press that down. Looks way good. And then you'll notice that there's a little bit of open space here. Actually, probably better to see it from the back. So there's a little bit of open space. So what I recommend doing, don't do it super fast. Do it nice and slow. Yes, I'm going to pop up this there. All right. So grab your bead awl. And I like to do it from the back to the front with the crystals, which you can do this prior to. Ooh, that's cool, Kay. She's a former goldsmith, bench jeweler.
Nice.
That's incredible. So I like to do it from back to front. You can do this prior to wrapping, but I just do it after wrapping because the metal does move around as you're wrapping it. So I'm just slowly extending those holes where I want my jump rings to be. There we go. And then you'll be able to slide your jump ring through there. Oh, don't, Corian. I got it. I was like, did I forget something? When I was literally telling Uncle Doug earlier, I think I have everything. I'm not going to make you run around for me today.
You just got Corian instead.
Yes. This is a little bit of a smaller jump ring than the JR20s, but which side did I extend? I think it was this side. But it works either way. So I'm going to grab my other pliers here. Whee! And we're going to close up that jump ring. We're going to open up and close up our other jump ring. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then you have your two jump rings connected to that beautiful F20. Like this. And then that's where you're going to be connecting to one of these. So your both jump rings will actually slide through here, but I'll show you what the three-way connector looks like with it versus the two-way. So here's a good view of the two-way connector and the three-way connector. In the case that you want to get both, you should probably get both, because now I want them both. So has Aunt Nancy let you know what color she wants?
Pinky color.
The pinky color? Okay, perfect. Good. Because I want the green blue color. I knew she'd love that pinky color. That's why I brought it out. I was like, I know she's probably going to want this. So, cute. And then you'll have to let me know if she wants the three-way or the two-way loop. because then we'll make one for her. Beautiful. Super easy connection, super easy filigree wrap, and then just extending those holes with the bead awl. The two-way? Okay. Sounds good. And then we'll show you guys at the end. I'm going to show you everything, what it looks like on too. But I do want to give our now watchers a preview of what it looks like when it's on. Oh, I paused for a second. There we go. Super stunning. So stunning. So pretty. Kind of reminds me of the earth. Like the color tones of the earth. I am a little jello of that bracelet. Can you sneak the parts in my next shipment? LOL. See, everybody loves this. And Jean, I will send you a picture of the crystals that I have. I might have one more of this one. Corian just brought me up another sampler box, which it comes with like one piece of each in it, but he brought me up the sampler box that had these in them, so I'm hoping that there's another one in there. But yes, I will send you some pieces for sure, because it's so pretty. And that's the same way you wrap your Rivolis too. This is that dark blue Montana Swarovski crystal that's in our crystal pack for today. Which, trivia, I'm going to forget. Oh. So let's do a trivia. Yes, we should. We better get one going. How many feet of the chain should we order? Okay, hold on, dear. I don't have a ruler on me.
I thought we kept one over here.
We might have one over there.
I'll go get one.
I was like, that's probably not a ruler. That's a
ring sizer.
Yeah. Uncle Doug's gonna grab a ruler, and then I will let you know.
If it's got any power.
It's not quite enough. Have you seen the "Why Shouldn't I Keep It" Lord of the Rings meme? No, but you should send it to me. Alright, Peggy, Uncle Doug's gonna see about that. I don't think it's a whole lot, to be honest. These sections are super small for these pieces specifically. Let's see here. Let's see how many we can get. Thank you. So we'll say, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. I would say probably, let's say like 35 inches for the bracelet and the earrings. And then if you're curious, this necklace is also CH85. So if you want that, then I would do, let's say 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 8. What's 8 times 8? 64. Plus, what did I say? Like 30. So 100 inches. Just get 12 feet. That should be enough. 12 feet. Which is a wholesale pack. Actually, it may be. Or it might be a little lower than that. But you also don't have to do all 4 strands. You can, or all 8 strands. You can do 4 strands, so on and so forth on the necklace. But you know. Okay. I think that's pretty good on those. But we're going to do a trivia now. And then we'll show the crystal pack. How about that? So let me take down this piece here. And let me know if you guys need to be reminded of any cart numbers. You can check out straight from Facebook by putting the cart number into the comments. So for instance, cart 106, press enter. That will prompt your Facebook Messenger app to create a demo or a shopping cart for you. And then if you're not comfortable checking out on Facebook, you can visit vintagelifeshop.com right there, and then that'll take you to all the product listings that you can view and you can check out from the website instead. If you have any in-depth questions, you can email me, warehouse@vintage.com. So, this is cool, Uncle Doug. I love this.
Oh, you can unbox it here?
Yeah.
Gotta keep that box so we can send it out.
Yes. So it looks like Uncle Doug has this really cool, this is a cicada necklace kit. So this gets wrapped into this, or actually I think this would be above. So you have your chain with this hanging from the chain, and then hang your cicada underneath. And then a really pretty princess filigree there. And look at that. That's vintage. That's a vintage key. Vintage filigree. And it's a little blank card. So if you want to send a little card, that's adorable.
Yeesh.
I love it.
Yeesh.
So we had to do the little unboxing there so you guys can see everything that's in this cute little box here.
That's from the Vintage Earth shop.
Vintage Earth.
Yeah.
That's super old.
2009, yeah.
Okay. So let's get out our trivia question here. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. So, let's see. Which gemstone sounds a little cynical, though its name comes from the two stones that make it up? The first being a sandy brown red stone, and the second being one that's usually black calcinity. So we do this little trivia, and if you guess the trivia right, and you're the first person to guess the trivia right, then you're going to get this cute little, it's a card with a necklace kit and some filigree in there.
And it's the first one that we see in the comments.
Yeah, it's the first one that we see. So your comment might look like it's showing up first, but ours is like the thing.
It has to be the thing.
Yes. Probably from 2009. Wow. Crazy. Super crazy.
I'm keeping an eye over here on YouTube too to see if anybody on YouTube.
Interesting. I've never heard of that before.
So I pulled that one out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Make it harder.
Maybe I'll put it like this so you guys can keep reading it.
One of the nicest trivia giveaways.
Yeah. So this one's a little bit harder. Which gemstone sounds a little cynical, though its name comes from the two stones that make it up? The first being a sandy brown red stone, and the second being one that's usually black cassinity. No, Kathy, not ametrine. I have to look at it again. Okay. Not that. You guys got it. Or will get it. I know you guys.
Coming. Keep your guesses coming.
Keep your guesses coming.
If anyone on YouTube has the answer, chime in.
Oh, that's okay, Rosie. Good luck this weekend. That's exciting. Rosie's got a show this weekend.
People setting up shows. It's going to be beautiful.
It is going to be beautiful. It's a perfect time for all of that.
Oh, do we have a stumper? Can we have like the first time when we've stumped the audience?
It's not tourmaline. Or tourmaline. Probably. I think this might be the first one.
Someone's right now dumping in the AI.
Yeah, or Google or something.
They're chat GPTing it right now.
Not agate. This one might be a little bit hard. Well, while you guys are guessing on that, I'm going to bring my crystal pack, or I'm going to set my crystal pack up in the meantime. Lynn said, no idea. It's not obsidian, Sherry. Oh, Peggy! It's really close. Not quite, but super close. You're almost there, Peggy. You got your first 4 letters are right. I will say that.
You're giving too many hints.
Well, her first 4, but her last 5 letters are wrong. Which it's not it's not a super popular
I was thinking
name.
sardines. Who is it? Someone.
It's not
put,
Tiger
someone
Iron.
put in the DIY
It's
discussion.
not Rose Quartz.
Who did that in the DIY discussion? Like a sardine can
Oh.
pendant.
Oh, that was cute. I remember seeing that.
I was like, oh man, they're just like I could smell it from.
I thought it was cute.
But I love sardines.
Yeah. Ooh, we might have a stumper. Peggy's the closest so far. Don't know how to spell.
We had Tiger guesses out here. Tiger Iron from Amanda.
Nope.
Rose Quartz from
Nope.
Quilting Dog Mama.
Connie, you're close too.
Don't know how to spell it. Yeah, that's only going to get you so far, Peggy.
So you got the sandy brown redstone. What's the black cassinity stone? Kathy or Kay? Kay got it. Kay Phillips. She's our new gal.
Sardonyx. Well, of course, onyx and sard.
Yes. Good job, Kay.
Not to be sardonic, but of course she get it.
So Kay won our giveaway. So Kay, if you have an open order with us on vintageliveshop.com, we will ship this to you for free in your order. Lovely. That's so fun. And then we do include the little trivia and the answer that comes with it in the little box. Love it. Yeah, make sure you guys welcome Kay too. This is the first time I've been seeing her, so make sure you all welcome Kay into the warehouse wonders of live streaming. Come up with some fancy terminology for it. Good job, Kay. And then Uncle Doug is going to create a doodle for you. So that's super fun. Alright, I'm going to move over all these small little flatbacks, but I'm going to do it with my ruler so they don't get stuck to my finger, because that usually happens, and then they just turn and flop all over the place. I'm just going to slide these in over here. Ooh, it made her use her brain pan. She's a certified genealogist.
I love it.
That's really cool, Kay.
I love genealogy.
Love that.
It's a genealogist. Gemologist.
Yeah, gemologist.
I think you said genealogist.
I don't know if I said that. We'll have to watch the replay for sure to see what I said.
I don't think I've got a bag big enough for this thing.
That's okay.
So anyway, here's.
All right, Kay. Here's your doodle from Uncle Doug over here. Get a massive K with a massive exclamation point. Love it. Super cute. Okay. So, for the crystal pack, you're getting 12 of these yellow, blue, green chatons, 12 of these crystal chatons, flatbacks. You're getting 6 12mm Rivolis. So our virtual light, our dark sapphire, and our light sapphire. As well as 2, I believe these are our 10mm Rivolis, our Montana blue. That's super dark, deep blue. Love it. And then these really, really pretty crystal drops, which are also Swarovski. Look at those facets. Stunning, 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 stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. For $29. Crystal pack, 35 pieces for $29. Cart 106. I know I didn't have a lot of these left. There's 2 left now. Oh, I can't forget. You're also getting this really beautiful cab along with it. I forgot I pulled that out to kind of show you guys what it would look like in the center of those 2 leaf connectors, but you're also getting this cab. So, make sure you grab it. There are only 2 crystal packs left. So if you want it, grab it before it's gone because I am limited to this cab and to these, I believe. So pick it up. It's lovely, and I used a lot of these in the items that we are demoing today. All right. Our next matter of business, let's do our leaf pack. These are artisan copper leaves. These are super, super cute. They are that, like, it's like an antique copper, but we call it artisan copper because it's not plated. This is solid copper. These are super duper cute. Our leaf pack, 16 pieces for $20. I'll give you a close up here. These are slightly dapped. They do have this really pretty curve to them. And then you have that open center and a lot of texture running through that. This is the back. Super pretty. And then I ended up riveting 2 of them together to make these stunning earrings, which is probably another one of those pieces that I will be taking home. So, Aunt Jean, if you wouldn't mind replying to Kay about her cart and or potential order so she can claim her gift, that would be amazing. That way you can get a little bit more of an in-depth explanation. Jean is, I believe, commenting from Vintage at this time. So we punched a hole here at the top of our leaf, strung our ear wire through there, and we riveted 2 of these together using that same hole and then glued that really pretty chiton in the middle. I worked a lot with Vintage Jesse James summer camp. It was so fun. Oh, that's so fun. That's what Ainsley and Jean have been working on. That's amazing. That is super cool. So we riveted those together and then glued that little pretty chiton on top to cover up that rivet top. It is so easy. And then from the back, I actually used an eyelet because I couldn't find my rivets at that time. But for the eyelets, it's kind of the same thing. You can drop some more glue or resin in there, then cure it or let it dry, and that gives it some extra security there from the front as well. These are so pretty and perfect for fall, you guys. Perfect for fall. Love it, love it, love it. There we go. That's a good view, so you guys can see. And then I'm not going to demo these, but I will show you guys how to rivet the butterflies so you guys have an idea of how riveting works as well. Awesome. Thank you, Jean, for putting that up there. And I'm going to pop up your comment here as well, just in case anybody has any more questions regarding that. Amazing. Alright, so this leaf pack we are finishing up with. We want to do another trivia quick? So I can make sure, because I think I went through 2 pieces but didn't do them at the beginning of the live. So I want to make sure that we get a little bit of trivia in here before we move on to our second one.
We'll do a fast one. This will go fast.
Okay. We're doing a fast trivia, and then this is the next item that we're going to be demoing, and then our butterflies will be last because that'll take just a little bit longer than the rest of this. Perfect, Kay.
To perfectly lay them out on here. So some might be forward to back, but people have seen these before. It's a very popular trivia item.
Oh, the charm packs.
Yeah. Love those charm packs.
All right. This is a big one because you guys, I know you ladies you ladies. I know you ladies.
And this reminder, only one trivia win per session.
Yes, you can.
And one big win per 6 months, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that. Because we want everybody to have a chance at winning. All right. So, our next trivia is this cute little natural brush charm sampler. What stone in the feldspar family is Florida's state gem? The state legislature chose it because of the space program at Cape Canaveral. Canaveral?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
That's because you didn't watch I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh. Even though the gem is not naturally found anywhere in the state.
Do you know what I Dream of Jeannie? Have you heard of that?
No, I have not.
Oh.
That's funny.
I know the ladies, the gals are going to know it.
I think when we print off new trivia, we should do it so it's like half this,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it just
maybe.
comes down a little bit. It might be easier for them to read.
Maybe.
Ooh, Monica said one. Let me look. Good job, Monica! That was speedy. Speedy, speedy, speedy.
I told you it was going to be a fast one.
Sherry was right after her. So good job, Monica. And Uncle Doug's going to create a doodle for you. This one's also super easy. Simple connections, and we are using our fans. So our fans come in both colors, natural brass and solid brass. You can choose either or. Once you click into your cart, Peggy said she loved I Dream of Jeannie.
So did I. So did all little young men watching that show.
Alright, so our filigree pack. 9 pieces for $20, cart 108. It comes in solid brass and or natural brass. It's a stunning fan with a ton of detail. We love those up-close views because it really gives us an idea of what the piece really, really, really looks like from the front and the back and the side, how thick it may be. This one's a little bit thinner, which is nice. Ooh, Monica. Is that a harmonica? Oh, I love it!
Well, at least you guessed what it was.
It's a harmonica! It's so cute. You did a good enough job drawing it for me to guess it.
Enough for you to guess it, right?
That's cute.
That's funny. All right.
So for these, I just cut off the loop on the top, and then I used these side holes here to connect the jump rings up. So in the photo that I have of me wearing this, I wanted to show you both the wrapped way, like where you twist your chain, and then the normal way where it's just 4 links coming up. So I'm kind of I'll show you this once I put it on at the end too. But if you twist your chain, it gives it a really cool thickness. And this is a super flattering chain to wrap. It kind of makes it look like a tube chain. So you just twist it, and then it stays like that once you have it clasped, which is really neat. So I wanted to show you guys both the layered chain going up and then the wrapped chain way of doing it. Now, I don't know if there's a way that you can keep it wrapped all the time. I haven't tried to do that yet, but I thought it would be really neat to give you a closer up view of what this chain looks like when it's wrapped like that, when it's wrapped around. It gives it that really pretty tube look. So you can do it either way, where it's a little bit of a thicker chain, or you have your 4 strands coming off all together. Super pretty. And then at the bottom, there's this little loop here is where I strung my jump ring and then attached that crystal. And then I glued a little chiton flat back over this center hole here. I just wanted that covered up. But otherwise, it looks phenom. And then you can also hang it this way, I was thinking. So you can have your chain. Let me grab my my little chain strands here. And connect to that side. Like that. And then drop a crystal here off the bottom. So that way you guys can see it both ways. If you want to keep the loop and just flip it around, totally cool. You can use these as bracelet connectors. So there's one going in the center like that. We'll pop a rivoli there in the center. Just lots of different ways that you can utilize this fan piece. And I think it's been good being able to show you guys what these pieces can look like in several different ways. Even if I haven't completely finished the design, it's good to be able to see them laid out like so. And Lisa's been a big part of my inspiration for laying things out like this, to show you guys what things could look like if you laid them a certain way. I think it's easier to shop this way too, because then you have an idea of all the different things that you can utilize with it, not just the stuff that I happen to make with them. So solid brass or natural brass, you name it. And I also wanted to see what these look like. So Ainsley did this really cool heart bracelet where she layered 3 hearts, she riveted them together. And I thought it would be cool to go from a lighter to a darker brass and or darker to a lighter brass. But she layered them like this and then had them riveted. And then had that really big, pretty, like silver open hoop on the one side. Alright, bye Rosie. We'll see you later, girl. So lots of different ways to do with that. And those are the holes that I use to connect the jump rings, just on the side, either or. Jump ring there on the bottom with our nice, beautiful crystal, our chaton glued there, and then all the way into our clasp and our jump ring hook. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, that one's done. Who knows, Uncle Doug? We might be done by 1:30.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe 2. The riveting's going to take a minute. But we're cruising through because I do want to at least give the people coming
Unless anybody
full.
wants to, if anybody's interested in the scoop
In
today,
the
we
scoops,
can
possibly.
do a custom scoop.
Yeah, potentially. Okay, so we're going to pull these off now. We're going to do another trivia here quickly. And then we will get into, I'll throw out our butterflies here. I made 2 because I didn't know we could possibly sell out of this natural brass butterfly. So then I brought out this other butterfly that also comes in natural brass, but so you can see it used both with the solid brass and the natural brass. Alright, so those are what's up next. So hang out for a minute. Alright, remember you can only win 1 trivia alive. So we're doing a cute wood and leather kit. Some beautiful brown and some beautiful, it's like a coppery bronze. What gemstone is a hydrated amorphous form of silica and has types such as fire, black, and boulder? It is the birthstone for the month of October, and a precious one of these often displays iridescence. October should be the giveaway there. I don't even know what October's is.
It's my month.
Oh, cute. Kathy. Opal. Oh my goodness, Kate. You're so funny. I'm going to pop up your comment here next. Good job, Kathy. She guessed Opal. So remember to have an open order with us on Live Shop on VantageLiveShop.com, and we will ship that to you for free with your order. Good job, Kathy. All right, and I want to go back to Miss K's comment here. On the floor in my shop, chasing seed beads that decided to escape. Fun times. I couldn't even imagine. You know what I would do? I'd take one of those handheld vacuums and just suck them all up and then pick through them. That way I wasn't on my hands and knees on the ground. Just like one of those little handheld vacuums. So you don't want to be digging through your normal size vacuum. Speaking of vacuums, I got a new vacuum, and I don't know why my face paused like that, but you guys, I am always excited about getting new cleaning features, and my vacuum, I love it. I love it. I spent over an hour vacuuming one the first day I got it, and then I vacuumed more the second day, and I'm gonna vacuum more when I get home because it's so cool. I love it. And with 4 dogs, you guys should probably know that I have to vacuum and or sweep dog hair every single day. So this vacuum, it's been wonderful. I will say that. Get excited. You know you're getting old when you're excited about getting cleaning supplies. Oh goodness. Okay. So into our next one. Good job, Kathy, on the trivia giveaway there. Super amazing. All right, let's start out with our 2 types of butterflies. And here is Kathy's doodle. Love it. Dogs.
She's kills. She's a little wiener dog, little schnauzer. Didn't have time to draw schnauzer.
Sure. All right, so I have 3 different types. I'm going to move some stuff around here, so bear with me just for a second while I shift this over. All right, so I'm actually going to split these so you guys can see which butterfly is used for which. All right, so I'm going to put up this side first for the butterfly selection on Carter here. So these 2 butterflies, you can either get it in solid brass or natural brass. Cart 109, $18 for 4 pieces. But it's super pretty. It's a thicker stamping, which is always good to have a little bit of weight when you are utilizing your pieces in jewelry. I feel like sometimes weight makes something feel more expensive. But it's got these cute little swirly designs. Here's the back. So there's the 2 versions, or the 2 different colors, and then you can either choose this butterfly or both. You can get them both. So you can choose natural brass or solid brass for this selection, and then I only have natural brass in this butterfly. So I'm going to pop up the next butterfly now, and then I'll show you what they look like side by side up close. I think that sounds great. This is the next butterfly pack, 4 pieces for $18, cart 110. Okay, bye-bye, Kay. Enjoy picking up seed beads. So this is our other butterfly. It's got this really pretty, it's like a dotted border going around, showing the different places where its wings are. Love it. So you can either go with the first selection or the second selection. And I'm going to pop these up side by side here so you guys can see the difference between the 2. Just whatever one you fancy more, I would say. Which we've done a lot of really great. I've used this in a bracelet before, which was also super popular, where we had one on one side. Oh, I only grabbed one for now. One on the other side, and then we had a Rivoli here in the center connecting them. So just imagine this on the other side too. Super gorgeous, super beautiful. I loved it. So you can get either of the 2 butterflies, first or second. And just in case this one sold out is why I did another design with these, so you guys could see that it could work with both. Okay, bye, Jean. We'll see you later, dear. This should be a good replay one because it won't be super long either. It'll be a good one. So you have one for this one, or 2 different colors for this one. And I'm going to pop up our arrow pack next because we're going to be making bales out of our arrows. So we have also a solid brass or natural brass selection for our arrows here. 10 pieces for $20, cart 111. And I use the solid brass on this one and the natural brass on this one. And I'm going to probably demo this one in natural brass with the natural brass features. So that way, in the case that I can't make another pack of that, I'd love that to be one of your guys's instead. So, our arrows are up there. And then we also need this really pretty, it's a bordered blank. This one is one of our thicker pieces. Also, natural brass or solid brass. I love that. Don't you guys love that? Seeing both options, natural brass and solid brass? What kind of vacuum are you so excited about? Okay. It's called the Shark Pet Pro. And it's got these flaps on it. So hair, like dog hair, it doesn't have the bristles where the dog hair can get stuck. It has flaps. So the dog hair does not clog up, does not get stuck. And then I'll send you a picture, Monica. I'll give you a little bit more in depth about it.
Do you know?
But it's amazing.
Do you know
what?
That you just got so much more attracted to
Ian?
to Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, a woman who loves.
I love
So
cleaning.
excited about a vacuum.
No, it just makes the dog hair so much easier to manage.
Actually, I mean, it is really nice to have a good.
It is.
Is it like the cartridge kind too? You can.
Well, it's got like this. It's got a flat head here. It's got the long tube, which it can disconnect from the tube, and then you can carry the little things around like a little handheld vacuum. Yeah. And then when you have the vacuum all put together, you can lay it flat and still vacuum, so you can reach underneath your whole couch.
That might be the same thing we have.
I was like, you don't have to pull out your couch.
Ours is a Shark.
Is it?
Too. Oh, we love it.
I love it. I'll send you a picture of mine when I happen to get home. But I'll send you a picture too, Monica. It's amazing, and it's cordless.
So between that
that's another
and
thing.
Our Ida.
Yeah.
Nancy's grandma's name was Ida.
And
so we put our name of our not it's a room, but what do you call it? You know, one of those robotic vacuums.
Yes, I have one of those, but it doesn't work as well as the normal vacuum.
Oh no, but
Ian calls it DJ Roomba.
But on wood floors, so we got wood floors all over.
Yes.
So you can send that thing out once,
right?
And then the other one can clean everything a lot easier.
Yeah, I told Ian, I said, okay, I just bought this vacuum, but I'm already thinking about what I want next, and now I want a steamer cleaner.
Well, it's funny, you look at this, the comments, and
Monica.
I mean, you wouldn't think that who loves the vacuum, but okay, vacuum.
It's so satisfying when you can make the lines and stuff.
So that's part of it's like mowing a lawn.
Yes.
When you're on a rider, it's like, oh, look at this. Nancy won't let me on the rider anymore.
They're dangerous.
No, she won't let me on there because she
loves
it.
She loves
to do it so much,
Yeah.
That was the Father's Day present one year that I got that I've never really.
Yeah.
Only the really steep stuff she lets me mow.
Oh, Kathy goes, I will never get excited about cleaning a cleaning tool or supplies. Want to come back in my place?
Oh, she's got a little. I think from her profile there, she got a wiener dog. Mm-hmm. Right? That's the little short hair, so that's not bad at all. That's like our short-haired pointer we have.
But when you have 4 of them,
yeah, that's
the hair piles up. But I will send you that, Sherry. I love vacuuming too. My best friend has a mop and vacuum in one, which I thought was cool. But I would rather have a steamer cleaner that I can carry around versus Anyway, I'm getting too sidetracked with my excited. Hi, Kimmy. I've just been filling everybody in on my new vacuum that I love so much.
Well, she has to win. Does she like to vacuum?
Yeah. Do you like to vacuum, Kimmy? Do you get excited about getting new cleaning supplies? This is the last piece that we're demoing today, so I'm excited. And we have one more trivia, so we'll do that one before the Big Loot giveaway, sure. I think. Cool.
I got 2 actually sitting over
Okay.
there.
So these are the pieces that you'll need for this one. And then these are the pieces you'll need for this one, but I'm going to make a natural brass version of this one. So that way you don't have to utilize this there. So I'm going to pull this up. Oh, a carpet shampooer.
We got one.
Oh, what did Terry say? I just got one that is chargeable and the size of a blow dryer.
What's this, a Bissell? I think ours is I think we have a Bissell.
A Bissell.
Yeah, those I like to use those.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, we love getting some good supplies, some cleaning supplies. All right, let's start off with making our bale. And I'm going to pop up the arrow pack because that's what we're working on now. So you can choose natural brass or solid brass. For our bale, we are going to center our arrow. Aunt Jean, this is one of our tools. If you don't mind finding it and putting it up, it's the one with the numbers on the little things. But I'm coming up to around number 7, in between probably 7 and 8 here, because I like that big loop. Hold on to it as you're folding both sides into the center here, like that. Keep holding on to it, because we're not done yet. But we're gonna shift our pliers around to this side, so we're no longer like on the top here, but we're pinching it here. And what I like to do, which I think I'm gonna try and adjust my light a little bit here. There we go. I'm going to take this, my end, with my chain nose while I'm holding the side of my arrow, and I'm gonna fold that up. I'm gonna swap sides, and then I'm gonna also do that to the arrow side. I'm just gonna fold it flat so it's up a little bit, and then when you pinch them together, it's going to become more flat in between. So it looks like I have to do a little bit more, so I'm going to squeeze it in so it's nice and flat, and we have that really pretty... Okay, Aunt Jean. I have this really pretty bale now, and we're going to take a look at it. I want the arrow part to be perfectly centered with the back side of the arrow. Not that you're going to notice it too much, but that's just how I am. Make sure that we're nice and flat here, and that our hole punch is not going to go off to the side. So I just need to bend this just a little bit the other way. Maybe a little bit back. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to squeeze it just a little bit higher up top there. And then I'm going to mark it with my hole punch pliers. This is one that you're not going to be able to punch super easily. Okay, maybe we don't have this one in stock right now, but they almost got a divorce. Oh my gosh, Cookie. That's crazy.
Because of what?
She goes, my brother-in-law got my sister a vacuum for her anniversary. They almost got a divorce.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well.
It's like an anniversary present. Yeah, clean my house. Alright. It's looking like we're looking pretty good on where my punch is going to be, and then I'm not going to go over the side. So I'm going to mark it, which is just lightly making a mark in there, but not punching all the way through, because this is a thick piece. And then I'm gonna pull it back like this, and you can use your hole punch pliers to do this too. You can do it when it's straight, or your twisting hole punch. You can punch it through when it's straight yet, but I just like to line up my holes. It's just one of the design processes that I do. And then I'm going to come in to about where that hole's at, ensuring that I'm not going to go over either side. Make a little bit of a better mark here. And if you don't have a twist down plier, I'm going to show you my little workaround. Okay. So I have my chair here. I put my pliers down and just kind of put my weight up, and then it punches through. So if you need a little bit of leverage, you can use your weight like that, and then it'll punch through. For any of you that don't have the twist down hole punch yet, I wanted to give you that little tippy tip. Alright, I want to see where my hole's lining up here. Looking pretty good. So, I also need to rivet my butterfly on. So, I have my bail made. We'll wait for that for a second. Then I have to figure out where I want my butterfly on this blank here, which that's looking pretty good, I think. So I'm going to punch a hole in this area from the back to the front because it's dap. It has a dap to it. And I don't want to ruin that dap just yet. Beautiful. So we punched our hole. You have a Dremel. That's nice. Alright, I'm going to take this little chunk of metal off here with my shears, with my cutters. Looking good. And now we have that center hole. And then, if you want to use the RV040 like I did, which is the one that I love using the most, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your big hammer. This one is a great use for your big hammer. Your super large hammer. What is it, like 8 ounce? This is our 8-ounce hammer, I think. We're going to come up here so I have enough room to do it. But I'm going to focus this part, this rounded part. Okay, Terry, we'll see you later. I'm going to focus that on this part of the abdomen here. Because I won't have enough room, since that is dapped, to fit the rivet. So we need to kind of make that dap area a bit smaller and a bit more flat. So I'm going to come in, I'm really going to focus on that area when I'm hammering, and the heavier hammer really helps to flatten it down to where it needs to be. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done some hammering. Peggy's probably losing her mind right now, saying she loves the hammer. So I wanted to keep a lot of this texture. I didn't want to get rid of that. I wanted to keep it kind of how it was. I just wanted to focus here on the center part. I'm going to come in. I'm going to re-punch that hole that I had already punched, but now I can do it front to back instead of back to front. I'm just extending that hole. There we go. Sometimes they get stuck. And then we need to see where we want it on here again. I'm thinking that's pretty. Which you can also do, you can mix the two colors. You can do, ooh, hold on a second. Once that loads, you can do solid brass with natural brass, or natural brass with solid brass. You name it. Give you a few different looks with that versus the other. Of course, Patty. So you can do natural brass, natural brass, or solid brass, natural brass with the other one. But we're going to keep doing this one. We're going to do all natural brass here, because that's what our bail is. Our bail is also natural brass. Cute. Then I'm going to take my hole punch. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of hold it where I want it to be. Make sure that it's more straight than not. I'm going to come in with my hole punch pliers using that same hole. I'm not going to punch all the way through. I'm just marking it. So I'm just going to squeeze my hole punch pliers just a little bit so it marks it. You guys can see that mark now that I have made. And then this may be another one where I'm going to have to either use a screw down or use the other way. I'm just lining my mark up here though, off to the side. So we'll see if I can do this with just my 2 hands or if I need to use a little bit more leverage. Oh yeah, leverage. So we're coming down here and just popping it. You can use your screw down too, if you have the screw down, but if you don't, you can use it just by using your body weight. I promise, I'm not lazy, but sometimes I'd rather just not reach for my other pliers or my screw down punches, so on and so forth. Alright, now I need to grab my rivets. These are the RV040 rivets, which I know a lot of you ladies have, because they are super popular. And we're going to start with riveting probably our arrow first. So I want this flat way, because I want this portion on the back. I like this portion for the front. So I need to poke that through, but I'm going to do it backwards. So I'm going to poke tail first. If I can find the hole here, I might have to flip it upside down so I can see. So we have our hole. Our next hole is our blank hole, or blank loop, and then that goes into our, oh, I might have used my copper one for this one, actually. Don't use your RV040 for this one. I had a copper rivet. I think that's probably the one thing I actually forgot. Maybe, Uncle Doug, if you want to do another trivia quick, I'm going to go grab some copper rivets. Because I don't remember exactly where they're at, but that's the one thing I forgot. Let me go grab my copper rivets, because they're a little bit longer than those RV040s. And then Uncle Doug's going to do a quick giveaway.
If I can figure out the camera here again. Oh, hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Let's see if we can get this centered and up here. All right. Before modern science could tell them apart, what semi-precious gemstone was confused with rubies? The Black Prince's ruby and the Timor ruby in the British crown jewels are examples of this gemstone. So for this, we've got a beautiful assortment of natural blanks. We've got a bunch of mushrooms, butterflies, buttons. Well, buttons is not exactly natural, but it'll fit here anyway. We got some tags, all sorts of stuff to play around with Corian's wonderful techniques on paint and resin. So there you have it. Who can come up with the answer? What you looking for?
Kieran made have tacked the rest of them out. It's a little copper rivet, but
I'll go find some up on the shelf. You finish this out
just
here?
it's a CRV
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
010, I think it is. Usually I have a couple of them sitting off to the side of my tray. I'm sorry, guys. The copper rivets are just a little bit longer, which helps because the arrows here are thicker on both sides like that.
I know where these are because they're paid to count.
Oh, well that would.
And you might have to clip them if they're a little long. But
yes, perfect. That's definitely the one.
I hate counting those things.
I'm sure. All right, let's see. Let's see if anybody guessed this. It's not garnet. I'm weak, so sometimes I bring it to my husband and say, squeeze this. That's good, Kimmy. A Dremel for Christmas? Yes.
Well, it's like the opening up the jar. It's like, oh yeah, well I already started it for you.
Yeah.
Right? Have you used that one with Ian? Oh, yes. I already got it.
Yeah. Like
he does like
it was my sorbet, my raspberry sorbet. It was frozen shut and I couldn't get it, and then he got it open. I said, "Yeah, I helped you. Mm-hmm. I started it."
I loosened it. You just twisted it. Right?
Yes. It's not sapphire. Before modern science could tell them apart, what semi-precious gemstone was confused with rubies? The Black Princess ruby and the is that Timur ruby and the British crown jewels are examples of this gemstone. Pull it off before I flip it over and look again. Interesting. Big blank packs. Let me know. Otherwise, or not otherwise, I'm going to kind of rivet this in a way here. There we go. It's still seeable though. I'm going to layer a couple things
see if
here.
everybody over here on
before I.
No one on the YouTube has it.
No, not yet.
Nope.
This might have been a hard one. I'm just prepping this rivet at the point of where we were before I had to pull off. Oh, Monica. I want a Dremel specifically for my dog's nails. I want a nail Dremel for my dogs, so I don't have to clip them.
We tried one of those rotational ones to
Yeah.
trim the nails.
She didn't like it.
They weren't having it.
No.
We went back to and you know what? Now I'm like, let's did the groomer do it because it's just not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm always afraid of getting into their fleshy area.
Mm-hmm.
So let's let the professionals do it.
Yeah. Ian won't. I have to clip all the dog's nails because Ian won't.
I mean, I can touch them off, right?
He's
but if you
too scared
really get them worked down.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to do that because they're so thick.
He thinks that he'll do the same thing. Good job. Wait, did Peggy already win one?
I don't think Peggy did.
Peggy didn't win one? Peggy won with this one, though. Yeah. Peggy! Peggy! Good job, Peggy. And we know she ordered. My big ol' wink. She's a kitty. Amazing. Good job, Peggy. Ian's too afraid to get too close to their quick, too. So, I chop all my dog's nails. They're really good about it. So when they were puppies and when they were growing up, I would literally stick my fingers in between their toes, like in their ears, around their nose, by their mouth, in their dog food. That way, they'd be comfortable with the whole thing happening. So I'm going to give you an angle here. I have the bottom of the arrow, and then my blank, and then the top of the arrow all going through with this rivet. Okay? And I'm going to come in with my tiny hammer that I just love so much. It just makes riveting so much easier, and I think at some point we may eventually add it to the website. So keep your eyes peeled for it. But I also need to chop just a little bit of this rivet off. It is CRV010. But I'm just going to chop just a little bit. So I'm pushing down my arrow so I know how much I can actually chop off. And just a little nub of it, I'm thinking. Just a little nub. And then I'm going to hang it off. I'm going to hang the bail part off my bench block like so. And we're going to crimp this by holding our bail together so it doesn't flop up. And while doing that, I'm hammering down my rivet. I don't know how you gals feel about using a bunch of different tools in your hands at the same time. I know it can be a little difficult, but I will say it does make it easier to rivet when you can do it like this, because then you're holding the pieces down that need to be held down instead of instead of this fighting back. So we don't want it to fight back. That's looking pretty good. A nice big rivet. That's our copper one, which before I had, this part on the back and then this part on the front, but totally cool because this is a little bit easier to get glue to stay on too because it's a little bit of a bigger surface. I'm going to hammer this a few times.
Here's Peggy's.
Looking good. Make that flat. Moves around just a little bit, so if you want, you can keep hammering that until it doesn't do that, or leave it as is. Looking good so far. Oh, sorry. Here's your doodle, Peggy. Oil. That looks like broccoli.
I'm broccoli.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's so cute. See, I'm a good doodle guesser.
I know you are.
Love it. All right, now we need to attach our butterfly to our blank. And this one I used the RV040, which is the solid brass version. Yes, no fingers, no fingers. But I want the nice side of my rivet to be pointed out. This one you're gonna have to like squeeze a little bit to get through all the way. We like it when they fit tight though. There we go. Squeeze it down in there. So then your rivet's popping out the back. And then I'm gonna feed that rivet through my hole on my blank. Which also, same thing, I'm gonna have to squeeze it in because that hole, or extend the hole with the beetle. One or the other. I'm gonna squeeze this down again. And keep that there while I find the hole before I punch this down. Hold on. I need to do it this way first so I get it lined up. It's easier for me to see. And then push her down. Looking good to me. It's pretty straight. We can always re-straighten it after we rivet. And then we need to squeeze our rivet down. Your drawings are getting better. I love it.
That's funny.
Give you a better view to this too. So we have just enough room for that rivet. So I'm just gonna, since this is a tiny hammer, I can actually fit my fingers pretty close to it to hold it, which is nice. We're riveting that into the hole. Another way to keep, I like to do it like this, holding my finger there. So it's a bit more accurate when you're doing it. That's looking pretty good, pretty straight. Move it too much. Just a little bit. I just need to shift it. Just there we go. Gorgeous. And then we need to glue little chatons on. My little collection of crystals that I have going on. And I'm happy I'm able to share some of these chatons with you. So let's do, this is the natural brass version. So I might do crystal clear on this one because I did the green on the other one. That looks like it's going to fit perfect. So I'm going to take that off. grab my tweezers. Grab some of my glue here. Thanks. Do you say, is it Cheris Owens? Charisse? I like that. This is gonna be one of those things where I say, Uncle Doug, can you open this for me?
Yeah. Has it been opened before?
Yeah, but I think it's like glued. Yeah, you can hear the glue cracking. I have another one too if you can't get that one open.
Does it come all the way off?
Yeah.
But you might need to poke the top still.
Right. Yeah, that was definitely gluey. We'll see if she comes out. There we go. That worked good. A little dot of glue. And then we're going to take our little chaton here with our tweezers. Lay that right on top of the rivet. Poke it up just a little bit. Don't dry too fast. I didn't get it all the way up. Oh no. Loctite scares me sometimes because you have to work really fast. Oh no. Alright. That one's done. Hold on. We gotta grab another chaton here. It glued to my thing. Let me dry this glue off my tweezers. I hate it when that happens. But I still have quite a bit of glue left for this to adhere, so totally okay. Totally cool. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my paper towel here and grab this extra glue that decided to. There we go. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome. I think this is the first time I'm hearing your name too, but I really like it. Alright, now we have our beautiful crystal with our beautiful arrow bail, with our amazing little butterfly attached, and I'm curious. I think I have a smaller one of these that would be super pretty if you just lay it on top of that one too. You can do two. I don't have my smaller ones on me though. But it's adorable. And I kind of like the way that the rivet looks like that. Bring on. So natural brass, and then solid brass versions. Using the different butterflies and the different tones. I'm bring these chatons off here. Here we go. Beautiful.
Nice.
I love it. Looks so good.
My granddaughter.
Just not as bad. Just as bad as super glue. Yep. For sure.
Nice.
Nice.
She's like nice.
Nice.
Everything she says is nice. It's so cute.
I feel like that's something Alex would do. Like nice. Nice, dude.
She's like, hey, do you want to get a hot dog? Nice.
Oh.
I bought her popcorn at the football game last night. She's like, nice.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
That is so funny. Because I do that too, though.
Nice, but
like nice.
Now I'm starting to say nice.
No, it's funny that you say that. I'll bring up something here in a minute. All right.
I don't know if she's watching.
I'm just gonna.
You are Jada.
Because you said people are coming at 2:30.
Maybe.
Okay.
You know.
We have
between
time.
2:30 and 3, probably 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint this one then, because we have a little bit of time, and then we'll be donezo. Dunzo. Now you get to hang out with my honey bunny who was gone all week. He was at an expo. Oh, I think this is what I forgot to tell you guys. So Ian was at a drilling expo in Louisville, Kentucky. This man brought home 16 free hats. How many stinking hats do you need, Ian? He is a hat collector. I will say that. And I counted the hats that I could see in 2 rooms. Only 2 rooms, and the ones that I could see. This man has over 50 hats. Over 50. I think I have like 5. So, yeah, that was pretty crazy, actually, because he had this little backpack that he had, and he was pulling a hat out, and a hat for 16 times. Thanks, girl. It looks like a butterfly's flying toward the sun. Oh, Peggy! So you said natural brass against the solid brass. That is adorable. So let me bring out the other natural brass butterfly because it's a little bit smaller. So it's a butterfly flying toward the sun. You're so smart. That is a really cute idea. I love it. All right, I'm thinking dusty purple. Not all the same hat. He's got 2 of the same hat. One is for me. But all the rest of them are one of a kind Ian hats. He's just one of those guys, I guess, that just loves doing that. I think a little bit of metallic blue will be pretty. Let's do a little bit of metallic blue. What was I gonna say though? There was something else that I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about this in a minute, and I completely forgot. I forgot what I was even going to say. It seems to happen more frequently than that, though, honestly. I'm probably one of those that's gonna get dementia with how bad my memory has been. Ooh. Forgot to plug in my phone battery. So now my phone's at 20%. Good thing I have the charger right here. But that stinks. Because now my phone's almost dead. Hopefully this will charge it some. But it might do a pop-up here. Don't allow. Not yet. I'm still alive. Alright. Let's see what I want to do here. I'm going to take a little bit of this into this. I'm liking the blue. So I'm going to do some over here. Just doing paint some beautiful clouds over here and the trees over here. That's Bob Ross, in case you didn't know.
Fluffy clouds.
Fluffy clouds.
Happy clouds.
Happy. Yep.
Clouds.
Oh man.
Little path wandering down to the lake.
Some Bob Ross. His voice is very calming.
Very calm.
I will
say
soothing. That. That's funny. I like this dusty powdery blue though.
Add a little bit of powdery blue in there.
A little powder blue.
Just to,
just a touch.
Make your day happy.
We would watch some Bob Ross during our there was a college course for graphic design that I had taken in high school. We had to go to the CTE for it, but we would watch some Bob Ross. I'm adding a little bit of this darker blue into these swirls. I should probably use a smaller brush for this, but I'm just using one of the bristles. One of the ones that are a little bit spread out from the rest of the bristles. I'm just picking up a little bit and swirling them around in those little swirly swirls. Give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of dimension. By the way, if Andrea is still in here, I am obsessed with all of your bracelet designs. I see your stuff on Instagram all the time because I'm following her on Instagram, and her stuff, phenom. And she uses so much vintage. It's so beautiful the way that she uses it.
The vintage DIY too.
I don't know if she posts there.
This is the place I really go to look for what people are doing with their products.
I'm not sure. Maybe she's posted there a couple times, but I just follow her Instagram, so I get constant feed from her. Yeah, and I love it because it's stunning. Happy clouds. Yep. Oh, how funny. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this dusty. dusty, dusty. But I like that the brass is still coming through. I'm just going to lighten up that dark blue on the ends a little bit. Bring it into the center. And then I think if I add... Where's my Erie Blue? I'm going to add a little bit of Erie Blue too. Mainly Instagram. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, my girl, Andrea, she's, what do they call it? Instagram famous? She's got a pretty good following. But, I mean, you guys just look at her work and then you'll know why. Because her work is phenomenal. You'll love this
I'm
iridescent
impressed
blue.
by everything that everyone does.
Yeah. Especially on DIY.
Keep putting on DIY. That's where I see it.
Yeah.
Makes me smile, to see some of the great designs.
I love it when you ladies tag me in the things that I have taught you how to make or have sent you, because then I get a direct notification that I was tagged in a post, and then that's one of the first things that I see when I click the notification is what either you made or what I had sent you. I love it. Love getting tagged and stuff like that. Love it, love it, love it. And then I'm going to come in with a reliefing block here. I think I'm going to do this dark blue on... You can paint your pieces prior to doing all your work, but I'm one of those that never does that, and I always paint after. So just so you know.
As it dries too, you can see kind of like the strokes in the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Like the... I saw someone did a video of a monarch butterfly the other day.
Oh.
They had a broken wing.
I had seen that, and they fixed it. Yeah.
Super glue because they had a dead monarch wing, and they attached it to it.
I thought that was super cool.
Now, what I don't know is if there's any living, if the wing has any, like fluid that flows through the wing at all.
Sure. Or what makes the dust for the wings that needs to be.
But it was pretty cool.
It was
to see
really
someone
cool.
Do that.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't have thought about that.
No.
I would have said poor
butterfly. Yeah. No, I thought that was really neat because they snipped the broken, the rest of the broken stuff off.
They made it so that they could attach that wing nicely. Yeah.
Love it.
There's your super glue again.
Yes. I do like to live on the edge. You're funny, Peggy.
Living on the edge.
Her Instagram, I think it's Andrea Bieber Designs. I can't remember for sure what her Instagram handle is, but I'm pretty sure that it's that. Alright, I'm gonna hit this with our heat gun. I'm gonna dry it.
You can present this to one last thing while you're heating.
Okay. And then after this is the big loop.
Yep.
Okay, so one more giveaway while I'm going to be drying this. It's another blank pack. This one's cool. This was, I know Wendy, Jean, Ainsley, Mackie all at one point used these doors. You can use jump rings to connect these in those holes, and then
stamp something on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or wrap or rivet things, and then the doors can close. Oops,
I think that was part of our doorway to inspiration.
Yeah.
We had that at the same time when these came out.
Right. Like that. How cute. Alright. Something is a rare lavender gem that's only found in what country that spans Eastern Europe and Northern Asia?
Did you...
Yep.
What is this?
They can read that.
It says something?
I'm not going to say it.
I can't know. You gotta run the camera over it.
I did.
Okay.
It's there.
Oh, I'm delayed. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm delayed.
Is a rare...
Just give it a shot. Come on, Corey.
No.
Maybe Charisse knows because it's...
Yeah.
Charoite.
She might.
Charoite, maybe? Charoite?
Yeah.
Maybe Charoite.
I don't think I've ever seen or listened to that one before.
The secret door piece. Yeah, that's a fun one because you can let her stamp if you got some of our stamps.
I have some more of these if you guys are interested. I can probably put those up as a little
kit.
Little product kit thing
Can you
too,
include
yeah.
the
Like
right-size
this,
jump rings and then the
together
jump
in
ring
the jump
sets?
rings, yeah.
Oh, Siberia. Cindy says Siberia.
Nope, not Siberia. Charo White.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what Peggy said.
Yeah,
Charo White.
Charo White.
Joanne. Joanne, my girl, Joanne. Amanda, you were right after Joanne. Like, just after Joanne. Which, Amanda, you're watching from Canada, right?
Yeah, she's still got her issues, she said. But she said they're slowing, they're going to open it up here.
Would FedEx be okay to send it? I know, because Canada has a postal strike going on, ladies. So Amanda has like 5 orders here that she's waiting to get. So
everybody chip in. We're going to do a GoFundMe.
Yes.
We can do a GoFundMe to get Amanda's orders over to her.
Goodness. Let me know if FedEx will work. Because I don't know. Or DHL maybe might work. I'm not sure. Alright, that's probably pretty dry now because we did our trivia. Good job, though, Joanne. Uncle Doug's working on a doodle. I'm going to grab my
He's
relief
thinking hard
block.
with Joanne. I'm running out of stuff for her.
I know, she's our Dubuque lady. You could do like this. Like a sandwich or something.
Grub.
Mm-hmm. Let's go get some grub.
Oh, grub, yeah. Oh, yeah, grub.
We'll do something like that. Maybe. Alright. I have a beautiful relief block.
That could be any kind of grub.
Yep. Any kind. A little bit in the center here. And come off. Getting the detail on the edged wings. Apparently the strike is ending with a rotating strike. I can see if DHL would work. Yes. DHL or FedEx maybe. Let's see if we can get you your product. Because that just stinks big time. Don't shift it too much. And then bringing out some of that lower brass by using our relief block. I don't have the item number for the silver chain is CH104-040. She goes, otherwise I can wait. I'm used to waiting at this point. I know. We feel for you. So if there's any way that we can get this to you, we would love to get this to you. All right. Probably going to add just a little bit of paint to my arrow because it looks like I did get a little bit on there. Just to make it uniform. Just whatever's left over on my brush at this point, which isn't a whole lot, but it's a little bit. I'll do a little bit of a rough back. Make the whole thing blue to use up the rest of my paint. Front and backs are good to usually paint anyway because your jewelry piece can flip.
Well, I tried. A little like a BLT.
Joanne Gruber.
Grub.
But we're doing grub for food. Let's get some grub, Joanne. Love it. Cutesy. Did I already hand you the thing back? Okay.
I got it.
Nice. Do a little bit up here. Reliefing. Just so it looks distressed. Because that's what I like. That's what I love. I love that distressed, old, worn, timeless look. Grungy, you name it. I'm gonna get a little more rough edge on this one up here. Stunning. Blue, green, and solid brass. You're welcome. You could come visit me. Oh.
Who's that?
Amanda.
Who's that? Amanda?
Yeah, I'll go visit Amanda in Canada.
It might be cheaper to come down and visit and pick up the orders than to.
Would it really, you think? I was like, actually? I don't have my passport, so I can't, unfortunately. I need to get one.
I have not kept.
I have never, yeah. Ian's got one. He's been to Mexico. That is one place I do want to go, though.
No, you don't.
I so badly.
No, you don't.
So badly want to go to
Mexico.
Mexico.
Skip over Mexico. Go down to somewhere safer.
So badly. Like, I know it's
go
dangerous.
Go to Costa Rica or something.
But, like, there are so many things that happen.
I'm fluent in Spanish, and I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Well, Dad wants to go there.
There's too much of that garbage going on. With tourists and stuff.
Yeah. We'd be
it's not worth it.
More at like a resort
Doesn't
thing.
Matter. They're there.
I know. You're like my mom.
Go to Puerto Rico.
I'm gonna go with my dad though.
Go to Dominican Republic.
Oh, I want to go
somewhere really beautiful.
To Mexico.
Nah, Mexico's not what it's cracked up to be.
But I thought it would also be cool that I know Spencer said some really great things about Japan. I think Japan
Okinawa
would be super cool to go to. All right, I'm gonna pop these off screen. Remember, if you spend a minimum of $100, you get a free mystery gift from me. So it could be something that we made today, like this. This could be your gift if you spend over $100. Or I did have some other things pulled to the side though. Oh. I found these. This could also be a gift. I'm just showing you guys potentials of little gifts that, I've been handing out. These are peacock rivolis. Little peacock rivolis. So there's there's a lot of cool little nifty gifts that we've been doing, and if I add rivolis, I'm usually adding a couple charms in with them. So you guys can make earrings out of them, you name it. But this, I was doing big scoops, you guys, and I didn't even notice. Like, I wasn't even looking, but Uncle Doug was setting it out, and he goes, "Do you know this has your name on it?" I go, "No, you're lying." He goes, "No, seriously." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I did not make this." And I'm sure nobody wants a thing with the name Corian on it. But
you can have it, Corey. I'll let you have it.
You'll let me have it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
I'm trying to think. You could probably finish that off and do Corinthians. Or some sort of...
Wrong. You
we'll
could
do
put
it
a
upside
DER
down
on there and put it with your spices.
Oh yeah, coriander. Yep. Trust me, I've been called that too. I've been called accordion, coriander, Korean, all sorts of things. Okay, Connie claimed the butterfly. This one's hers. But I think that's just about done.
That's fine.
We're gonna do the look, and then after the look, we're gonna do the big loot giveaway. So, let me know if... What are we looking here for? Trying to take this down. There we go. So let me know if you guys need any other cart numbers. If you need to email me, warehouseofvintage.com is totally perfect, and I will get to you as soon as I can. I know there's a few other ladies that have asked for certain pieces and whatnot, but I haven't had time to quite look for those yet, but do trust that I am working on it as diligently as I can. And then we are going to show you guys what it looks like, and then we will dip out for the day today after we do our big loot spin. So we're going to start off, and you're not going to see two of me. You don't need to see two of me at this time. There we go. We have this beautiful necklace. Of course, Connie. I'll throw this on. And then maybe I'll probably do the solid brass butterflies a giveaway too. This other one. This one that I've done. But it's super pretty. Love it. And I love that that chiton is so bright and beautiful. And we'll do the solid brass one. Ooh, if it doesn't get tangled in my hair here, would be just fantastic. This is the solid brass version with our silver chain with our little dangle there coming off the two wings. There we go. Making sure that it was pausing or not pausing. Super pretty. But we keep chopping in and out. Okay. I'm gonna do the twist version. And for this one, twist it the right way. Still stuck to my hair a little bit, but there it is. I'll bring it over to the center. I'll probably come this way, and maybe the light will help it a little bit. So that's our twist chain into that nice tubey look that goes up the side of the neck there. Their beautiful pendant dropping down, which these fans can also be used as really great earrings. I'll pop this one off. And then we'll get into our bracelets and earrings. I am going to put them both on because I'm going to take both the bracelets home. And then we'll get Aunt Nancy that pink one.
Yay.
Starting probably Monday. If she wants to come in Monday. There we go. Got that one. And then I'm going to put on this one, which these are stunning when they are put on side by side. I really like the layering look of this. If I can, hold on. I have my bracelet tool here to help me.
Still works, huh?
Yep, it does. As long as I can grab a hold of my clasp, then it works good. Beautiful. I'll probably flip this down here. What product are you referring to, Nina? I should probably just flip this around here so it's a little bit easier to see. Super duper pretty. Set you guys down there for a minute. And we'll do the earrings. And then we should be done. And just have our big giveaway. These are the leaf earrings, which I might take these home now too. Super pretty. Super duper duper pretty. Make sure I take those babies home. And then I'll put in these earrings here. Oh, I might have to put it on the other side first. There we go. And I'm probably taking these with me too. Just taking home so many things, but hey, at least you guys know that I love the things that I make too.
What's not to love?
Well,
Come
that's what I'm
on,
saying.
they're
Like,
beautiful.
at least I'm not like, I don't love this, but I'm gonna sell it to you anyway. Like,
Oh no, yeah.
I love all the stuff that I make, and then there's only certain ones that I absolutely just have to take home. But yeah, there's no way that I could.
We did the walkthrough before, didn't we? Where we showed all these different things you had hanging over here.
There's no way that I could store all of this other jewelry and or wear it all. I could probably wear a whole different set every single day for the next year. Alright, that one's not going in right now. So we're just gonna deal with this one. Super pretty. Yeah, I really like those. And I love dangly earrings, especially when they make noise. Big fan.
Clinkies?
Yes, I love the jingle earrings. The ones that I wore to the Borchert's wedding wedding reception when it was actually Saturday, I think, last Saturday. So after our Friday warehouse sale, I had put on that brown romper and then went out to that wedding and had some jewelry on, but the earrings that I wore were jingly and I really loved them. Alright, this one's not going in yet, so we'll keep that off to the side. Alright, love react to the live, and then we are going to get out of here, you guys. We're doing the last minute little, it's not little, our big loot giveaway here. So love react to the live, and then once I give myself the thumbs up that I'm doing now on the other screen is when I am going to spin the wheel. So I actually need to refresh my page here because it's been a minute. Let's see. Right now we're sitting around 30. So you have a 1 in 30 chance. I'm going to need to pop up, looks like we're at 31 or 32 now. So I'm waiting for my thumbs up on that side. And then do we have any reactions from YouTube that we need to plug in there?
Let's see.
Prior to, because I want to make sure that we include our YouTube gals as well.
Well, we need to have Amanda on there.
Okay.
Janice Banks.
Let's do
Jessica Roberts.
Amanda. That's Hogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jessica
Roberts. Janice, J-A-N-I-C-E, Banks.
Janice, J-A-C.
J-A-N-I-C-E.
J-A-N-I-C-E.
Banks.
Oh, Banks.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 from YouTube?
Yeah, I have one Crafty Gen X, but I don't know, so you can try that one.
Crafty.
But there's no, I don't know the name.
I'll just put Crafty for now.
Crafty. Mm-hmm.
Crafty. Alright. And then I'm going to bring everybody else from Facebook over into the chat here, or into the spinning wheel. Ooh. Remember, it has to be love reactions. We're not doing the like reactions. That way, get a better chance. Copy. Paste. Ooh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, remember, you can only win one of these every, 6 months? So if you won one recently, we are going to respin. If it lands on me, we are going to respin, etc., etc.
Bless you. I took your sneeze.
You know what I forgot to do today, guys? We forgot to do 2 big loots. So next week we'll do one at the beginning and at the end, because last week's loot did not claim.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I forgot.
Oh, she's a spinning.
I have something stuck in my throat. Cindy, has Cindy won it recently? What in the world?
Cindy, which Cindy?
Burn lower. Ooh. If I swallow pop too fast, I get the hiccups. So I have to just pause and wait before I like talk to you when I have pop, because if
Cindy is not.
Really?
Yeah, Cindy Burner.
Okay, yeah. Good job, Cindy. Hold on, let me get back to the Facebook Live here so I can see. Winner, winner. Winner, 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 winner. You're so cute. Good job. So just ensure that you, Cindy, have an open order with us on vintageliveshop.com, and I will ship that to you, the big loot, for free in your order. Did you include Renee since she can't love React? No, because she didn't love React. I would, but it just gives those other people a better chance. Burn, and then BERN.
Burnler, okay.
LOEHR. Congratulations, Cindy. If I could just stop coughing here for a minute, what the heck? So this is your big loot giveaway, my dear, that we will be sending to you with your Vintage Live Shop order. It's amazing, amazing. I think we've been through everything else, and even like this one. I'll see if I can find what this style of crystal is, but these are just stunning. Anywho, I am going to try to get this earring in by the time I leave today. And what did Jean say was on the docket for Monday? I don't remember, but I think maybe next week is maybe my stash review. I have to look at. Okay, Cindy, sounds good. I have to look at our schedule and whatnot to see when I'm scheduled for that, but just know that there's a lot of great things coming next week. And then there are some kits too that Jean had put up. I want to just throw them in here right now so you guys have an idea of what those kits are. This is an earring kit, 2 pretty suns, and those 2 drop leaves. Super cute. It's really close, but it's not a Rivoli. It's more square, and it's a little bit thicker, and it's a little bit smaller. I think it's more like 11 or 10 millimeter. And then we have this earring kit as well. So, in the case that you guys want to go visit vintageliveshop.com, Jean uploaded those, and you can take a look at the warehouse specials. Cindy, here's your doodle by Doug. You're on fire. Fire! All right. Uncle Doug, you ready to say bye to our amazing ladies here? Of course, Kimmy. Thank you guys for sticking with us and joining us on this amazing Friday, and for joining us every Friday. And it was so good seeing a lot of new names in here today. So every time you guys see a new name, please welcome them so they feel welcome. I think one of them was Kay too. Yeah.
Have a jewelry party.
Yes. Teach other people how to make jewelry. And then we can have a whole crew going. Love it. Anyway, we will see you